Welcome to another episode of our weekly program, Youth World. Today we are talking about bullying. So what's bullying and all of that, we're going to be discussing, me and my guests. So my name is Mohamed Issa. Stay tuned and join me on the other side of the studio. Welcome back to the other side of the studio. Today we are talking about bullying. What's bullying about? And my dear guests today is gonna explain to you all about it real soon. So today I have with me
Muna.
Muna, welcome to the show.
I'm
And
Nabiiha.
Nabiiha.
Yes.
Welcome.
I'm
both of you
glad to
the show.
being here.
Thank you, Nabiiha. So today we are talking about bullying. Bullying is a form of physical aggression that somebody does to another person intentionally. So like, I need to hurt this person, like that kind of a view. So Nabiiha, what do you think in your own idea, in your own view, what is bullying?
Thank you, Mohamed. Bullying is when someone being hurt either by words or actions on purpose.
On purpose. So like somebody is gonna like say mean things to you, do physical hit you or like break your belongings. Okay. Muna, what do you think? Is there any types of to it? What are the types of bullying? What is it? Can you explain a little bit?
Yes, bullying is an aggressive way that when you wanted to attack someone or a group of people wanted to attack somebody or a group of other people. So there are different types of bullying, like physical and emotional.
So what are the physical? How can be done a physical bullying?
Physical bullying is when you abuse someone or fighting someone or like
hitting them,
yeah,
or
fighting or abusing like that to someone else. Do you want that you wanted to destroy the emotionally that person and physical through physical way.
So the physically like hitting them or breaking their stuff, those are kind of physical ones. So Nabiiha, what do you think emotionally? How can you bully somebody emotionally?
We can bully somebody emotionally to abuse them, to say them something bad,
Like
to damage their
like
to damage their what they feel, to say to you, maybe I will name to you bad nicknames, I will abuse you in front of your friends, I will damage your emotional.
So like publicly saying to a mean word, like saying you're not worth nothing or something.
Yes,
stuff
and you
like
are
that.
not. Yes, you don't know anything like that. Even there is another type of bullying, social bullying. So when one person say to you or write to you in comments, you are not good or you are beautiful, even if you put your best picture that you have in your mobile.
So like it's like
you are not good
on social media.
on social media bullying. Yes. So it is not good to damage or to think what he said to you. It's not important. So you can block this person like that.
So okay. So let me add to that. So we have physical, we have emotional, we have social on social media, which is becoming really too much these days. So there is also another type of it, cyberbullying. So cyberbullying is like when you hack somebody's cell phone or so you can get their personal things, their personal pictures that you don't need anybody to see, personal videos, those things. So you get that and you bully on that other person, Yeah. So that one also is very active these days because we having too much technology is getting in high speed these days. So cyberbullying also is a big issue. So let's talk about a little bit how this bullying affects people. How is it affecting society? Since we are focusing on youth, so how does it affect? Muna.
Bullying has many types of effect. Like if you wanted to try someone to hurt himself or herself, and that person it might connect to his future. If you say to someone, you are idiot, you are so ugly, and you can't do anything, and you destroy his heart and his emotional, it might affect his future and you challenge his future.
Yes, even I have a story about that. There was a mom who always making her boy everything was preparing in brick fast materials, items of schools. So when this mom every time prepare her baby, she will put his bag, then she sent to him to the school. There was a boy who in school who's very strong. That boy made a group of students who helped him to bull other students. So this boy, he always taking what this boy have every time, even breakfast, all items of schools in break time. And he take him the first day, the second day, and the third day. This boy, he never tell him his mom anything, even the schools, the staff schools, teachers, anything.
They don't know about it.
Yes, mom always doubt him. Where's your materials? Where's your breakfast? These days you look angry. You didn't eat your breakfast. Mom, I ate. I forget my items to the school every time, every day. So the third day, mom doubt him, and she became school without telling him. Mom saw one boy who's fixing the bag is her boy. Really, she became angry. She went to the staffs and teachers, all the members of school. Really, she became angry from them. She talked them angrily. Yes, and she said, "Why you don't know what it's happening inside your school?" The one of teachers said, you are not wrong, and we are not also. But your boy is wrong because he's not telling you what's anything, and even he's not telling us. So mom carried the boy into her house, and she said to him, I will never allow you to go other school. You will be there. So it's damaged in our future.
So like that kid right now, he's not going to any school.
Yes.
So just imagine.
Yes.
You can feel from that story. We can get from that story how bullying is making so many teenagers, so many kids to not go to school, to not have proper education, just because they are scared of somebody in a school, or they are scared for a teacher to tell them, you're not good enough, you're not that. So bullying is a really serious thing. So
yeah, I have another story about that. There was a teacher who always abused one child of his students. That child who always says to him, you are idiot, you can't learn anything, you are fool, like that, and so many other things. So that one day, the student went to home. Yeah, he went to home. And then he died at the second day. Next day, and his mother told him that he prepare his school. Then he said, I can't learn anything, mom. I am idiot. I can't learn anything. My teacher always says to me, you are idiot and you can't learn anything. Then the mom got confused and got angry. She wanted to the school and asked him what happened to her son. The director of the school, yes, refused the teacher, and the teacher left the school because he played with his child. So
like just because they should have fired him, because like such person is like he's forming a society that is like just not doing anything. So when you tell a kid that he cannot do anything, he cannot do that, they will just focus on I cannot do, because they hear that word too much, right? Because
his mind is maturing, so that
his maturity will be like I don't,
I don't,
instead of I do. So like that's what making our teenagers these days, that they're so lazy, that we are blaming them to being lazy, since we are, as a society, doesn't matter a teacher or a student or a parent, we are giving them such a mindset that they are worthless. So if we could have a little bit say more that you can do this, let's do this. So you are worthy.
Self-motivation and
so
like that.
On that note, so can we say, like, since we already figured out what causes it and how it is affecting the person that's done to, what makes a bully to bully somebody else? as like this person that is doing the bullying also, he gets a lot of problem. He faces in his future also, it shapes him in a different way that's not like a normal way. So how it is, what makes person to do bullying?
A lot of things that you can make a bullying, so that it depends about you. But it is not good to make a bully to someone because that person is a slave of Allah and you are a slave of Allah, no superiority, no inferiority. So that it can cause a lot of things. Like there are many people who make bullying for invoice. That's the invoice that makes invoice. That person can't reach you, your ability, your effort, he can't reach you, but he make police through invoice.
So like they don't reach you, but they bully you.
Yes, through a invoice and Julius.
Okay. So Nabiiha, what do you think in your own mind? Would you agree for somebody to say, I believe that it's bullying, it's caused by parents, like it's such a burden. There's a type of parenting that cause a son or a daughter to do bully actions, to do bullying to somebody. Would you agree with that?
No, I will not agree. The person can do. No one can control what you want or no, and the bull is no one can control what you're doing or what you're saying. So anyone can't bully you. No one.
Yeah, so like, I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, I disagree about that. Because parents is mostly when parents are attached the way that the person gets attacked from the other outsides. Because if our parents make their children as a friend and close friend, they can't even hide anything. So that if I feel a bully from somebody and I can't tell to my parents, it is evident.
I'm getting bullied from my parents.
That's the way of family problem. So it is good to make, the parents must make children to their best friend and close friend and must
even if your parents make you the best friend, they can't bully you. They can never make you anything.
I believe that if a son's father is beating him at home, like anything that he does, he doesn't talk it out. He just starts beating him. So don't you think that this son starts like to say, if this is the way it's supposed to be done, I should also beat the ones that are younger than me. It doesn't matter, they're a sibling or a friend or a schoolmate. Don't you think it's that also could be happen?
Yes, it can happen, but even these bulls have positive, negative. But in negative side, you control yourself. No one can bully you in negative side. In positive, yes, as we know, our parents are our example. What they've done, we always will do, and that's one we have only. But in negative side, even your family, your teachers, anyone in the world can bully you. It's me. It depends on you.
But there,
so I'm not talking about the one that's bullying. I'm talking about the one that's doing the bullying. I'm not talking about the one that's done to. Yes. I'm talking about the one that's doing the one that the parents,
even parents can do bullying.
What makes that doer to do it?
You mean actions that he might make?
Why should I do? Why should I need? Why do I have the need to beat this person? Why is that?
As I told you before, it might be a Julius, it might be invoice, it might be like that, or to get something. There is a lot of gangs in our country, and boys that want to rob the girls and to take our mobiles and whatever they have. So that for getting something from that person or through invoice or Julius, is that the main causes that the person can make a bullying.
Yes, and it also can make bullying. Jealous it can make, and to become jealous all what I have, and to make me also it can be to make me bad, to make me weak or bad always. Yeah. So if I am good, if I am beautiful, if yes. If I am beautiful, to say other girls you are ugly, you haven't any money like that. Yes, to always make you weak and bad. that can make.
Thank you, Nabiiha.
So it also causes when you feel you become irrespectful person and you didn't respect your friends, your teachers like that. The people hate you and can make bully for you.
Thank you. So on that note, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna be back soon. Sit back and relax. We'll be back soon.
QALAM Educational and Technical Center is an internationally recognized institution located in Hargeisa, Somaliland specifically. At QETC, we offer courses in English language, particularly International English Language Testing System, which is IELTS, Test of English as a Foreign Language, TOEFL, Scholastic Aptitude Test, which is SAT, Academic Writing, Business English, and 1 year intensive functional English course, which covers the listening, speaking, reading, and writing. If you want to improve yourself in the use of English language, there is no other place for you to go except QETC. Professionalism is our watchword. Productivity of our learners is our watchword. QALAM Educational and Technical Center, education for universal productivity.
Dear viewers, welcome back. As we left off, we were talking about effects that the bullying have on our society. So, Nabiiha, what are you gonna add on that? What are the effects?
And parents can affect to do bullying like.
So, like you're saying, parents have something to do for somebody to be affected by a bully.
Yes, even the parents can bully you. So they can bully you positive side when we see in positive side to do some good things. Or your friend your friend have car, you haven't. So it can make you. It can carry to you to weak to from weak to strong, and it can make you to make dreams or a lot of things.
So like you saying.
Good
Bullying also have a good side.
Yes.
That's like making somebody to get good in life.
Yes, yes.
I was like, the belief that I had about bullying was like, bullying is all like doom. So
even
like,
the
for you to
parents,
share
the
that,
parents
it's very surprising for me.
Only the parents can make both sides. Even they make you the good.
How can they do that though? How can they do that? How can my parents affect me to be bullied or to do bullying? How's that?
In my mind, bullying, I think bullying has all of them negative mostly. But if I meet a girl, that girl fights me and then it punishes me, and then when I go back to my parent and my mother says to me, go back and attack her, react to her, and then I back to her and then I fight with her. That is the way I can see that it is positive, but bullying is not positive at all. But if I reacted to that person, I just don't get over it anymore.
So like it's just for you to not get. You have to respond. Give back a response back to the bully.
And this
you have a power.
Is a part of positive bullying.
How can it be a positive? Like you already started a war between two people.
Yeah, it is war.
You telling your kid to go back fight.
Your mom give you a confidence to be strong. So it motivates you only, but it is not bullying. Have a positive side. It
even is you come back to the house and you are crying. You were wanted to sit it, but your mom said to you to go back and fight her.
It's
type of
fighting is not a disadvantage. It is disadvantage. But only my mind gives me one motivation.
You get this your mom to
it's only
fight the people
me, but not bullying.
So it could be. If you look at it, in a way, you know, I have this friend. Yeah, he was telling about this story. One day he had a bike. His mom bought him a bike, so he was driving it all over the place. So the other kids didn't have a bike. So there was this guy that always in every group, like there's like the very big guy he needs to beat on everyone. Everybody's scared from him. The bully. So the bully, he came to him and said, "Give me your bike." He said, "No, I cannot give you my bike. My mom is gonna kill me." So he said, I don't give a shit about your mom. He took his bike, he drove it away with. So my friend, he went back and he was crying. He went back home, he was crying. His mom told him, where's your bike? He said, that guy took it from me. So she said, like his mom at the beginning, she was like, they were not having that much of a money. So she bought him this bike with a struggle in money, you know? Yeah. So she was like, just to please her kid, she did everything to get a bike for him. Yes. So she told him, don't come home. You're not getting in till you come with the bike. So he went back. He was like, all day long, I was sitting outside. How can I? Like, he's scared from the other guy. He cannot go to him because he's a bully. He's bigger than him. And he's scared also from his mom, about his mom. So his mom is not letting him come home. So like I went to the bully. I just run on him. He was sitting over there and I just run on him. I just hit him, started hitting him. The guy was shocked. Like when somebody starts just hitting you, you're getting shocked. You're not.
Yes, yes.
So like,
I didn't survive
oh, he was surprised.
Yes.
And he just gave him his bike.
So bullying, it can be positive side and it can be good. When you're, I'm telling you, if your dad always gives you money, and alhamdulillah he have money already, is rich, and he saw his boy, not girls always, his boy, he's not doing anything, even he's not going his school, he's not doing, maybe the father have business or showbiz, and the boy is already, he had schools or like that, he's not going to work with his father. When father saw, and he will remove you his house. When he remove his house, yes, then you will sit alone. You don't know where you go. You don't know other house, or you don't know how to live poor life because you were rich already. So that's, and then you will try to work until you making good things or like what your father done. Is that good? Is that not positive?
It is.
That's not like it is bullying. That's hard love.
So the father showed that person that he has a power. So
he can do something.
Yeah, he can do something.
And he didn't bully him.
Yeah, he didn't.
Maybe the father don't know what his boy will do. Only maybe the father, he don't know already what will.
He only show him by action that the father's money is not connected to his future. No. He might disappear just to go to my home.
So kind of bullying make somebody physically, like a mentality focus. Yeah. Change his whole mentality on all of his thinking and believe that he's not worth, he's going to do suicide.
If a person make a suicide or something bad to himself, that's up to him or her, but it is not depend on their parents, right? Because parents never make bullying about their children. So the bullying from the society. Bullying from the society is like, if you said, my friend is getting married, I wanted to get married, I'm not still get married, I am all like that. Or you said, my friend at the side of boys, my friend go to Europe and I wanted to go Europe, what I'm staying here all the time, what I'm staying here, and then you wanted to go in Europe and then you die through in the street and in the sea. That is the effect from the society, but it is never
like the society bullying you to like, you're not worth, you didn't go there, you didn't do that, you didn't get married, you didn't travel. So like that's like type of also of bullying, social bullying inside the society. So it causes, bullying also causes us, like, it's not very big thing in our society as Somalis. It's not very big because it's the bullying is there, but we don't notice. But in other countries like America, like Japan, the bullying is a very big issue in there. And that is like very amount of people are getting bullied. So it causes even some people, some kids, some teenagers, just because they are bullying, they're getting bullied to do suicide, to die, to hurt themselves, or to like hurt their bully or to kill him, like just because they need a peace of mind. It also happens. So let's come to.
But in our country, we know what we are Muslim, so we don't always use bullying.
No,
and we have beautiful hairs. We have we have beautiful hairs. Even if you are going on the road and you saw two guys or two boys doing something bad, and when it's strong and big, you tell him please, and you helping the young one, but you helping the young one. You standing in front beside this young one, but you are telling this your boy, this your brother, don't do this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You can solve in ourselves. We can solve in ourselves.
So explain a little bit more. That's what I was coming to. I was about to ask. How can we? The solution is. Can we have a solution for this? Because we already talked about the hurtful things that it could do. We have seen a kid that stopped all of his education just because he's bullied. We have seen a teacher getting fired. We talked about a teacher that's been fired just because he's doing a bullying. So we already talked about in other countries it can cause death for two sides. Somebody can do suicide or kill the other person that's bullying him. So this thing, can we have, what type of solutions could we have, Mona?
So the solution might be like the teacher must motivate the students and must tell good things to themselves. Parents must calls their children as their close friends, and the children don't hide anything to their parents. And you have to be respectful, you have to have a good behavior to the society, and always the believing in yourself is the best solution that you can believe in yourself. If one person abuses you, you know yourself and believe in yourself. Don't judge other people, don't look at other people, what they are saying. Just believe on yourself and live your own life.
Just be you, and not always just believe on what other person is saying is right. And for parents also, they should also encourage their children,
and they must find who is the friend is in their children to find
who's doing bullying.
Making good friends.
And teachers is not only to teach them what's right on the book. They must tell their students to do not this, to do not this. And even in schools, we saw always all the walls of schools, they always write or they always paint to the beautiful flowers or like that. To write motivation is about don't do bullying like that. In university, Adna University, it's always wrote in her walls, don't bull a woman like so. Yes, so it's cool to give the motivation is in schools, in young children even. Yes, in young children. When you are talking about the bullying can kill. Yes, can kill. If every time you abuse me in front of students or in front of schools, students, the more days, I will try I will try one day to kill you, to do something bad,
just to hurt you back, just for you to get
and
enough of it.
And I will rest, if I kill you, and I will rest to sit my home. No, I will enter to jail, and I will be there all my life. So that's not good.
Let's not you killing me.
Yes, yeah. And it's not good to build any person. We don't know what they are feeling, or we don't know how is their heart is. Maybe they have soft heart is like that, and everything can damage.
You have to, and also you have to, a preferred person for his heart or her heart, not her looks, her character.
Already Allah creates. Allah create the best way.
It might be that person is good.
Insult that creation. Like there's so many people. If you like get a bent leg or anything, or like your color, like that is some sort of a racism, or some bullying also could lead to that. So can we, like, in my belief, if like there's like in the break, like Nabiiha shared, there's like every like the student or a teacher or a kid, the mostly kids, they replicate what they see in their older people. You know, start from their parents. Like if I see if the kid experiences that his father is beating on his mother all the time, so he feels like maybe this is how to be treated. Maybe like I supposed to beat on other people also. Maybe I supposed to beat on girls. Like just because my father is beating on my mom, I should also go out and beat on the girls that are younger than me, my siblings and all that stuff. So even if he sees like somebody that's older than him doing a bad thing, he does that. Can you?
It is must the families do good examples in their children, because they only looking what this father or this mom done, I will do. So they must do good examples to their children.
Children always get a different view from the environment, even their family. So it is good to give them a good view. Even if a man and a woman, wife and husband, and wanted to fight some little time, so they must get hurt from their children.
Yeah, fight always happens, but the children shouldn't experience that.
Yes.
I think you already covered everything about bullying. You know what it is, you know what it does, and today is that is it for us today. So thank you, and see you next time.